His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Please. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Pierre Gataz, the President of MEDEF, our friends from France, colleagues from Kenya. Let me just take this opportunity first to welcome all our French partners to Nairobi, our capital city, and to say that I'm indeed grateful to you, Pierre, for accepting our invitation when I visited you in Paris about a year and something ago. Indeed, it is a pleasure to see you and your colleagues here, and I believe that this is a very good opportunity for you to interact with your counterparts in Kenya and also in the region, and to forge much closer ties going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, my administration and the people of Kenya deeply appreciate the existing cordial political, economic, and people-to-people relations with the French Republic and indeed with the rest of Europe. These bonds of friendship make it possible for us to take a common approach to issues facing our people, including that of ensuring that our young people are engaged productively in building our economies and our nations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great time to invest and to prosper in Africa. Indeed, this venue, IHUB, is home to young innovators and entrepreneurs, and I expect you will meet a number of them during your interactions today. I think the venue speaks to the creativity, boldness, and resolute spirit of our young people, who seek to use their ideas to prosper, working with partners like yourselves from around the world. And they are thriving because Africa is changing. Africa is marching away from a narrative of helplessness to that of hard work and prosperity anchored on investment and trade. The narrative of poverty, underdevelopment, and lack of infrastructure that has been associated with Africa is fading fast, conquered in part by the energy and drive of our young people. Our young population, lifted by a global technology wave, means that for the very first time, children from around the world have similar aspirations. They also have a group of new leaders determined to change the fortunes of their people and to provide inclusive growth and prosperity. We are, yes, at a stage in our development where we are confronting challenges, such as poor infrastructure and underdevelopment that I just mentioned. But I believe that these challenges represent opportunities with huge potential that can be exploited for the benefit of our people. Let me for a minute speak from energy to the energy sector, where some of you will know there is substantial French investment and where we would welcome more. We see energy access as a national priority and a key enabler for investment and growth. And for this reason, the last 5 years, working with the private sector, we have significantly increased generation and delivery of electricity to our people, and access to energy or to electricity has jumped to now 60% from around 28% in 2013. This means that we have enabled Kenyans to use a vital resource while making it possible for the private sector to invest in a viable and necessary initiative that has had an important impact on our economy. We have encouraged the private sector to invest in power generation, and we're also now beginning to encourage the private sector to invest in transmission, which is viable, profitable and delivers jobs, while the government continues to implement the last mile connectivity, ensuring that a higher number of homes get access to electricity. As I said, we are also partnering and expanding transmission with the private sector because it makes business sense to do so. The case I am making is that in Kenya, we are seeking to partner with the private sector to address challenges of development. This is because we are confident of the power of the private sector to the achievement of a sustainable development path. As you may have been informed, going forward, to put Kenya on a higher development spectrum, I have prioritized 4 areas to spur economic growth, create jobs for our young people, and generally improve the quality of life of our people over the next 5 years. We anticipate and expect to expand manufacturing and increase its contribution to GDP from 9% to 15% over the next 5 years, achieve universal health care coverage, facilitate the construction of 500,000 low-cost houses, and ensure food security. This ambitious but achievable agenda offers unprecedented opportunities for the private sector. And I invite you today to partner with us in a similar manner that we have partnered with your colleagues in the energy sector. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you that Africa is not only willing and keen to transform, it is indeed doing so. What we have done over the last 10 years, significant improvement in the ease of doing business, reform in our judicial systems, and I am an example of that. Clarity in the protection of investment. All these measures point to an Africa that is seeking investment and growth. Let me, ladies and gentlemen, conclude by inviting you to invest in our country. Many of you are young and can grow with our country and your contemporaries here. Your choice to invest in Kenya, I believe, will be rewarding. We are keen on partners who will help us transform our challenges into opportunities, and we are looking for partners that appreciate our vision. And let me just say in conclusion that I believe this is a win-win for both the people of Africa and Europe, but more specifically for the people of Kenya and France. And I say so because if we look at all the challenges we have, be it migration is a result of young people who are hopeless. And we are keen to create opportunities for them here. Let us partner and work together. We have a young, youthful, energetic population that is looking to be constructively engaged, create jobs. Those jobs create opportunities for companies from your countries. Help us create jobs, we help stem migration. Help us create jobs, more companies grow. It is a win-win for everybody. We keep our people here where they want to be, and you have an opportunity with your aging population to have advantage of this young, vibrant societies in Africa who are keen and who are actually an opportunity, not a threat. This is a huge new market for you, and you have governments today that are willing and able of understanding the important link between private sector and government. We acknowledge our limitations as government, we acknowledge that which we can do as government, and it is indeed our intention to ensure that we create the space for private sector to thrive, because it is only by attracting private sector capital that we are going to be able to achieve our social economic objectives. So please, this is a partnership. Let us understand it that way. It is a win-win. Africa wins, Europe wins. Let us not look at each other in the mirror of some years ago. This is a different Africa. This is a different Kenya. take advantage of the opportunity, and we are here to facilitate you and to support you. Work not with us, work with your colleagues in the private sector here. We are here to facilitate you not to do business, but to ensure that we create an enabling environment for you to do business, help us create jobs, help you prosper, help you grow your companies, your businesses, your profits, while you help us achieve our social economic agenda. Let me, as I conclude again, welcome you to partner with us on a win-win basis. That partnership, I said, will deliver jobs for our youth are looking for, and as we partner, that partnership should also ensure and reward you with great returns on your investment. Thank you, and God bless you. I wish you every success. Thank you very much.